What made Stone Cold the most popular wrestler of all time? Let's watch.
1, 2, is this on?
Steve Austin changed the game when it came to wrestling.
You want Stone Cold Steve Austin to open up a can of whoop ass on that sumbitch right there? Give it a hell yeah.
Austin was the perfect, rebellious anti-hero to act as the face of the Attitude Era.
Okay.
The greatest period in wrestling that took the sport to the top of the entertainment industry. Led by Stone Cold, a character that made an unparalleled impact on the business and transcended it to the mainstream.
A little bit of sign language, so here's to ya.
That's that big Sag energy.
But this video will highlight why the Texas Rattlesnake is so beloved, taking a look at some of Steve's very best moments and putting them into context. From his beer drinking to the promos to raising all kinds of hell. Today we'll highlight what made Stone Cold Steve Austin the most popular wrestler of all time.
Big ass truck.
Austin set the tone right from his entrance. As soon as the glass broke, you knew it was
crazy
about to go
pop.
down. It's a sound that will always get people's attention. Then came the pop. Some of the loudest sustained roars ever heard in wrestling were for the Rattlesnakes.
Man.
Steve made his way down to the ring with that bad motherfucker walk, all the while talking trash to himself.
I was just gonna say that.
Austin was
Talking
already in the
shit
zone
while
the
walking
minute he walked
down.
through the curtain. The walk and the trash talk was his way of sending a message to his opponent. Stone Cold had arrived and was ready to raise hell and whip ass.
It was just a constant stream of F-bombs. Yeah, that's right, motherfuckers about to tear this motherfucker's ass. It was just that. Walk to the ring with that
my
bad
goodness.
motherfucker walk because he was sending a message to the other guy in that ring. I'm fixing to whip your fucking ass. All I was thinking, you got that shit right, motherfuckers. You got that shit right. We're going to raise hell up in this motherfucker.
The Rattlesnake's iconic entrance music created by Jim Johnston couldn't have been any more fitting. Austin matched the rhythm stride for stride. He carried himself like the true superstar he was, with a cool factor and level of charisma like no other.
I think his theme has like the best, I don't know what you would call it, drop, I guess, I don't know.
I actually have a whole lot more to...
That glass breaking sound is so iconic.
On top of talking trash during his entrance, Steve also spit pure bullets on the microphone. Stone Cold's promo style was different, new and fresh. His promo work in ECW helped him find his rhythm as a character. Here, he aired real-life frustration speaking as Steve Williams, with the volume turned all the way up. This, combined with the calculated, rebellious, and unfiltered persona he developed in WWF, formed the basis for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
When I get backstage, I am going to beat the living shit out of you. Whoa.
Stone Cold helped make his name by talking trash. He had intensity and timing, and could show his comedic side when the time was right.
And your beeper goes off, you look down and it says 316. You know your ass belongs to Stone Cold.
Steve was the human embodiment of WWF's attitudinal shift towards an edgier, grittier presentation. To get lousy gimmicks flanked by mouthpieces, Stone Cold was all about saying whatever he wanted without restrictions and with no one holding him back. This was what helped Austin get over and stay over.
Price check on jackass. Oh, look at you. Have more fun with that broad and what about beers? I like that t-shirt. First of all, let me say I don't give a rat's ass about your intellectual sperm. What?
Austin had some of the best mic skills when it came to any wrestler, but one of his best means of communication didn't require any words at all.
There's only a few things in this life that make me happy. That's drinking beer, 4-letter words, middle fingers.
A simple flip of the bird was all Steve needed to say 1,000 words, or in this case, various 4-letter words.
Black boots, black tights, and people down here it comes, and oh, Stone Cold.
Have having such a hard time understanding things, maybe you'll understand that right there. I didn't say you were number one. I was showing you that. Stone Cold Steve Austin's got something he wants to show you. How about that? There it is right there.
Given how good Stone
Dude,
Cold was
he's
at talking,
funny,
it's no
like,
surprise that he
naturally.
created numerous memorable catchphrases.
What? 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 Kick this some every time you say what? You don't breathe?
I'm not gonna lie. He's funnier than The Rock. Cause you know him and The Rock are like my two favorite because they're like funny as fuck on mic. But he's way funnier than The Rock. My opinion.
You got no pulse. You're not alive.
Delivering each line to perfection, courtesy of his charismatic, bionic redneck accent.
You deserve to be the World Wrestling Federation champion. I say, Does Stone Cold accept your apology? If that's what you think, I got two words for you.
They range from threats
Well, if I wanted to, son, I'd drop you right on that stack of dimes you call a neck. I could dump you right on that stack of dimes you call a neck, and that's all I got to say about that. I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry. I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in his ass and walk it dry. Stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry. I'll open up an $8 billion
And he be
can of whoop
trying
ass and serve it to you,
so
and that's
hard
all I
not
got
to
say about
laugh. You can see that shit all over his
and it had Hulk
face.
Hogan's name on it. You want Kurt Angle to get his ass out of this Coliseum? Give me a hell yeah.
to insults
You're pathetic. Shut up, you're pathetic. You are the world's dumbest son of a bitch. You're one funny diaper wearing son of a bitch. I said, look at me, you son of a bitch. You are, without
So many
a shadow of a doubt,
SOBs.
the most boring son of a bitch I've ever seen. You are one dumb son of a bitch. You dumb, stupid son of a bitch. You stupid son of a bitch.
Ooh,
I did it!
I don't know how good your hearing is, but
that
you
one
got
was a
about
little
15,000
spicy.
people calling you an asshole. I don't know how good your hearing is, but you got about 15,000 people calling you an asshole.
to ways of life.
Talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says I just whipped your ass. You will know that Austin 3:16 says I just whipped your ass. DTA, don't trust anybody. DTA, brother, don't trust anybody.
No! Not the stunner!
DTA, you stupid piece of trash. Don't ever trust nobody.
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
And that's the bottom line. Why?
because Stone Cold said so. That's my
And that's the
favorite
bottom
quote.
line. You know why?
Yes, I do.
You're damn right, because Stone Cold said so.
so.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Because Jenny said so.
Aside from the trash talking
I
catchphrases, Austin
said
could
so.
also verbally destroy people. Whether he's making fun of someone's name or just straight up tearing them down, no one was safe when Stone Cold was flapping his gums.
If you put the letter S in front of Hitman, you've had my exact
All right, I
opinion
don't
of
think
Bret
we
Hart.
have to go there.
You sit there and call yourself the gorilla, yet you hee-haw out here like a jackass. It ain't a race thing, it ain't a color thing, it's a me kicking your ass thing, and can't nobody stop. It's your piece of crap. I challenge you to flush yourself down a commode. Seems like when it all comes down to it, I'll knock that damn gold tooth out of your mouth and make it into a necklace for Stone Cold. I'll knock your damn head off just for wearing those stupid shoes. Having a baby with Triple H. Look down there and see a 15-pound nose so full of manure they can't keep enough diapers on the little bastard. What about it, fat ass?
Oh,
Dang, the babies too?
Doesn't it look better now? I know it don't, but it sounded good. You paid $5 for that haircut. You paid $4.95 too much. Put the microphone up to your little mouth before I bash it in. What did you tell me? What exactly is a nature boy? Do you like nature?
Are you a boy?
Do you like boys? No, don't answer that. What if he can never?
Do you like boys?
Settle down before you blow your pacemaker, kid. You said you had a bigger set of balls than anybody here in the damn company. Am I about to stun my first transvestite? No.
Stone Cold would have never been such a
goodness.
great hero without going up against a great villain. Vince McMahon was the perfect foil for Steve. Their feud helped shift the balance of power in the Monday Night Wars, creating some of the greatest television ever produced in the process. No matter how much the chairman stacked the deck against Austin, Stone Cold came back fighting. The rivalry with Vince defined Steve's persona as the anti-establishment rebel that stood up to the evil ruler and corporate machine.
Oh my, it's a toy!
McMahon, 316, says I just pissed my pants.
The McMahon feud saw Steve run directly through The Rock, in a feud that also embodied the Attitude Era, stealing the show at 3 separate WrestleManias. They broke records, sold out arenas, and made history together.
I don't think I was watching around that time, so I missed a lot of that.
And Austin's feud with Bret Hart acted as the precursor to the Attitude Era. It was a launching pad for Steve.
I think
to come
I
into
started
his own as
watching
a
like around when
character.
SmackDown first aired, whatever year that was, 2000, 2001.
Setting him up for the unprecedented success that was to come. And even though Austin never
I
pinned
never
or
really
submitted
watched
Bret, the
Raw.
Rattlesnake was truly a made man after working with the Hitman.
Because he didn't have cable. So.
One of the ways Austin overcame McMahon was by raising as much hell as possible. Fans couldn't wait to tune into Raw to see what Stone Cold would do next. He had us on the edge of our seats. There was no limit to what Austin could do, from home invasions to riding just about anything on wheels into the
Whoa.
arena,
What the hell?
to drenching people in beer. Simply put, there was hell to pay, and the bill was owed to anyone in Austin's crosshairs.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
On top of his
Destruction.
cutting-edge skills on the microphone, Austin was an innovator of the classic Attitude Era style main event. These were red-hot matches that were known for crowd brawling,
One of them gotta have some relief up front.
ref bumps,
Austin's got the chair. Yeah, ref. Oh, God. Oh, my God. What the?
and grandstand finishes. The shift to a more brawling style was a necessity for Austin due to his neck injury, plus this type of match was in keeping with the Attitude Era's fast-paced Crash TV approach.
Here it comes. Stone Cold.
Damn.
Stone Cold.
Got right back up.
Oh, my. Kane is taking it for it. Stone Cold. Behind you. Austin is here. Austin is here.
WWF television programs were on fire during this time, but the pay-per-view main events hit just as strong.
He's got to be 20 feet off the flag. No. McMahon.
Not just because of the action, but because of how much the audience were invested in the storylines and characters, which Stone Cold Steve Austin was at the forefront of.
Bro, the energy back then was so freaking different. You could feel that shit. Look at this shit, bro. Like, oh my goodness. From the announcers, how the crowd reacted, and just the energy from the
The main
wrestlers,
feature of Austin's
period, is
matches and
just so
segments, however,
different.
had to be
bro.
the Stone Cold Stunner. The best finishing moves are ones that you can hit quickly and on anyone regardless of the size. The Stunner was just that. It didn't matter who you were. If you happened to be in the ring with Austin, it was probably going to end one way, which was much to the fans' delight as no move elicited a greater response than the Stunner. It was particularly entertaining seeing how certain wrestlers sold the move.
I kind of too, in some weird way, prefer how this looks, like the camera quality, even though it's like from like the 90s, early 2000s. I just kind of like this camera quality. I know today we got like super HD. We can see everybody's pimples and acne, and we could see what they're thinking with these like super HD cameras, but for some reason I just kind of like prefer this like this look. I don't know. Maybe it's the nostalgia. That's how I feel about a lot of TV shows too. I don't like that super HD look. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. I know times are like different, so of course things are gonna look super shiny.
Triple H and The Rock would try and outdo each other by elaborately overselling the stunner.
Yeah. Really? Right, do it again. Since you don't want to sit down. Oh my god. Doing too much. The Rock's is so goofy. Like, what is that flip, bro? Look at that shit. Like a fish. Yo, I used to think I was tripping every time I seen him do that. I'm like, why does he keep flipping like that? Back then, I didn't know what like selling, like I didn't know there was a term for it.
One of the things that helped Austin identify with the fans was his love of drinking. Steve was a frequent drinker in real life, so it made sense to incorporate his taste for beer into the Stone Cold character. It started off as a subtle aspect of his persona before he really began to ramp it up in 1999.
I'll be honest, a lot of these reactions have put me on to like a lot of different like terminologies and shit, because some of these things I've never even heard of, so yeah, I didn't even know that was like considered selling. I guess because like at that time I kind of looked at wrestling different back then versus how I like now that I know some things. So yeah, know some like behind the scenes secret things.
With the beginning of the legendary main event beer bashes that typically lasted until long after the show had ended. With timekeeper Mark Eaton throwing in beers, Austin generously shared some of his Steve Weisers with other wrestlers.
And Austin he just to the WWF title. Get your Instagram accounts ready, folks. Look at that. That is a once in a lifetime.
Let me clean you up a little bit.
No! And I'm gonna get electrocuted. I'm running over a shamrock. Uh-oh, wait a minute, look at that!
And even if there wasn't a stutter involved, Stone Cold would stand tall in the ring covered in beer. Beer was a household drink, and by this point, Stone Cold was now a household name. Austin once said he got paid to drink beer and wrestled on the side. And that's a fair way to sum up the Rattlesnake's love for drinking, since his post-match beer bashes often went longer than the matches themselves.
Long live the Rattlesnake! There is only one Texas Rattlesnake.
Oh my god, beer is so gross.
Austin's comedic talents were on display back during his ECW days.
If I don't put you to sleep, the matches probably will, so bear with us. This is Monday Night Raw.
But we wouldn't get to see what he was truly capable of, comedy-wise, until his 2001 heel turn. The Rattlesnake segments with Vince McMahon and Kurt Angle are amongst the funniest in wrestling history. Whether he was battling Kurt for Vince's approval,
what?
playing music badly,
Oh my god, I don't remember some of these storylines.
People claim that there's a Rocky to blame, but I know.
Steve was still on fire as a performer despite the change in character.
Breathing down our necks.
Breathing down our necks. They're breathing down.
Ooh. Now watch your hands.
I feel like a real cowboy. Yippee-ki-yay! We got milk.
Austin kept up the comedy after retiring from the ring.
Bro, that
He was
shoulda never
hilarious
not
as
be
Raw general
funny.
manager. It was brilliant to see him interact with different wrestlers up and down the card.
Oh my goodness.
Stop
Look at that haircut.
Shut the music down. I ain't got time to watch you spray that stupid ass water all over the crowd.
Tell you,
What?
I want to just say,
What?
What? You got a microphone in your hand, use it. I bought one of your t-shirts.
a big fan of Chris Jericho, are you?
No, I'm not a big fan. They ran out of toilet paper.
That's Danny.
And even though Austin had to keep some semblance of order as GM, he was still raising hell.
What are you doing, you son of a bitch?
Stone Cold continued to show his funny side in future appearances as a returning legend.
You want a shot of whiskey?
What?
Vodka?
What?
Anything?
What?
Oh, it's stumbling! Stunner!
Tequila, margarita.
Stone Cold's success in
A Bloody
wrestling
Mary.
catapulted him and the industry into the mainstream. Steve's presence
More
on screen,
tequila.
combined with his charisma and star power, saw him land numerous television roles.
Want to see me drag this coffin out into a field and set it ablaze? Give me one more. Hell yeah. There you go, bitch. Here's a little middle acumen for you. The legendary Stone Cold Stunner.
Austin made the jump to the silver screen following the end of his wrestling career. Since then, Steve has tried his hand at reality TV as the host of Redneck Island, The Broken Skull Challenge, Straight Up Steve Austin, and Stone Cold Takes on America, whilst also having his own podcast. Steve's most fitting mainstream crossover, however, came when he released his own brand of beer in 2014.
Steve Austin's Broken Skull American Lager. Now that's a tasty beverage.
Stone Cold Steve Austin brought WWE out of the depths and into the promised land. The sport
I
was
will
never
never
hotter
forget
than
how
when
they made
Austin was
us
running hard and
taste
riding
test
high
all
as
the
the face of
beers
the Attitude Era.
when I used to
Stone
work at
Cold
this
led a
bar.
wrestling odyssey.
Or not
He
bar,
talked more
but
trash, whipped more ass,
this
drank more beer, and raised more hell than
hotel.
anyone else. Austin made us want to stun
It was
our
a bar.
boss and throw
A
our middle
bar.
finger into the sky. Fans could see themselves in Stone Cold. It's why he was so beloved, and it's what made him the most popular wrestler of all time. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out
Some
our
of
similar
them, you know
video where
what?
we break
Some
down the argument
beers
for
are
The Rock,
okay.
the most
I'm not
popular
gonna say
wrestler
like
of
they're all
time. Have a
gross.
great day, and I'll see you next time.
They just have that like that wheat flavor. I can't do it. But some were actually pretty good. I wish I could remember the names because I would definitely buy them today. Because there was like some apple flavored beers that were like really well known and very popular. See, now I want to look them up because that beer was actually good. But I'm not a beer drinker. I don't really drink anyways. But yeah, that has nothing to do with anything. But yes, Austin is my favorite wrestler, the greatest wrestler of all time. He's definitely a GOAT, funny as hell. The best quotes, attitude, Sagittarius, just all around the best wrestler ever. But that's gonna do it for this reaction. Make sure y'all leave some likes and comments down below. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see y'all in the next one. Toodles.